guys, and welcome to a new mod pack. It's Journey to the Core. So I have reverted back to 1.7 just because I really wanted to play an HQM pack, and I haven't been able to find one in 1.10 yet. And this pack, it is so difficult. I'm actually kind of wondering whether let's just make a new world, the real one. I am sort of wondering whether I'm actually going to post this at all to YouTube, because I suspect people are bored of 1.7. This is an old mod pack, but I've never played it properly. It is super difficult. Okay, the first stage is not that difficult. If you know about it, there's Gertrude. Gertrude is going to be essential for our sanity, so we'll definitely take her. So this is kind of the staging area where we're just going to collect some resources. We have the quest book. I just love this pack because it gives you, it's the reward. You actually have to follow the quest lines to get the stuff, because very soon we're going to teleport to a cave world. And yeah, let's put the HQM questing on, and let's see. We're spawned in a Norwegian, it's not Norwegian, is it? It's Icelandic volcano, which I, of course, can't pronounce. And we have to go into the core. Alright, so let's begin. Survival. Here we just collect a few resources. I've played this sort of before. I didn't really finish it. It was just too difficult. But we've been given some flint tools, and we have to collect a few things like wood, obviously. We really need saplings. Saplings are going to be essential. Oh, also, this has got the way to go. This has got environment mining, which I forgot momentarily. And there's gravity, right? So that wood just fell, and I immediately lost some hearts at the very beginning. But anyway, let's collect the rest of this wood. Saplings are the other thing that you do is you need oxygen. You will suffocate if you look at the top left corner of the screen, there is sanity, because this is where Gertrude is. I'm also gonna collect some flowers, because I think flowers seriously help with sanity. And there's also oxygen. So oxygen is not a problem at the top of the volcano, but once we get into the caves, and torches make it worse. We're gonna take some dirt with us. I think there's a quest for that. Torches make it worse. There's all sorts of dirts here, and I remember, I think this pack has changed a bit, and now it's easy to find it. Initially, you had to run around and try to find the proper dirt, because there's so many types. Flowers really help with sanity, so it's a good thing. Oh, of course, we have most of the inventories locked away, because yay. I think we use experience points, XP, to open inventory slots. Let's take all the dirt. I'm actually gonna try and take all the resources that are here, even if I have what the quest requests. I think it's not a bad idea. Like flint and dirt you can find in the cave dimension, but you might as well, gravel and dirt, but you might as well have as much as you can, because is that proper? What's it's covers, I think. You might as well have as much as you can, because we have flint tools, and just so that we get a start on this, and just as much of everything as possible. I always also hurt myself. The mushrooms are appealing. I think there are mushrooms where we're going, but it's kind of appealing to have them, but I don't know. Oh, and look, rope ladder. More gravel. Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna collect all the stuff, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so I've collected stuffs. Let's claim some things. We've got the wood and the gravel and the dirt. Oh, yeah, let's claim the wood. Let's see. I don't know whether I want to open that or not. I am seriously running out of inventory space here. I also have a very loud motor behind me. I wonder if the window's still open. I don't think so. I usually don't hear the traffic. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's go back to the beginning. Take whatever stuff. I'm recording this still in the Christmas period. I'm probably gonna post it in March, and you will wonder why there is a Christmas chest and Christmas gift box instead of a chest. This is how we'll take Gertrude. We will take her with the what's it called, the Safari Net. God, I've been 1.10. I don't remember the 1.7 anymore. We've been given oh God, this is dreadful. I mean, who the heck? Why would I need this? Why are you spelling? This is just trolled reward, isn't it? But I did get the satchel, is that what it's called? Which has very little space because it's a very basic one. But A, it can be upgraded, and B, it allows me to carry some more stuff. So let's get rid of the marble. I mean, I really like marble, don't get me wrong, but now is not the time. And yep, okay, let's see what else we need to do. Oh, get the dead wood. And it will give us saplings. I'm not taking the hearts with me because I'm not playing in hard mode. You know, this game I think would be impossible in hardcore mode. I'm actually playing on a normal difficulty setting, but I think it would be impossible to play it with limited lives. Whoops! And once again, we kill ourselves. It's nice that the dead leaves just drop like that, but I'm not entirely sure what the use of them is. The other thing I might want to collect, actually, now that I think about it, is torches. Let's take a bit more of this. Yeah, this is a little bit of a city. I don't. It's so irritating that there's so many types of dirt. Right, let's. Do I have enough? Because there's all that tree hanging above me. What to do about it? I'm worried about it falling on my head and just killing me, and then it will be game over. Let's take the dead wood. Let's collect the dead wood. Yes, come on, I want my sapling. I think I'm gonna go for spruce sapling. Spruce or jungle? Maybe jungle. Hurt again. It hurts. The leaves falling on my head hurt. Why do leaves hurt? Maybe there's a bit of branch in there as well. Okay. Fir, but spruce. I think we'll go with spruce. Because, then you can... Although there isn't really... The thing about it is there isn't really that much space to grow big trees in caves in like a little hole that I will dig myself in the wall. So that's something that we need to consider. Spruce. No, claim reward. Get a stick. Sticks are nice. Why can't I claim it? What is going on? Yes, I've finished it. It was unclaimed rewards. Why can't I do this? What is happening? Stick, yes. Please give me the spruce. Wow, what the heck is happening? Alright guys, I figured out what the problem was. The problem was that I didn't have space in my inventory to get the rewards. That's what happens. It just doesn't, if it can't find the space, it just won't give it to you. But that's okay. Oh, look, we have dynamic lighting. I love dynamic lighting. And I've decided to collect some of these mushrooms after all. because with the satchel I actually have the space in my inventory. I think this bit of the game used to be more difficult, but and here we are. Here is the way to the next dimension. Oh, let's hope we spawn somewhere nice. So there's two ways we can spawn. One is on top of the water, and that is very unpleasant because then you have to swim every time you want to go home, like if you die. But no, we spawned on the ground and it's dark. I think for a short period of time after spawning. Oh my god, yes, well, we've got some light. For a short period of time after spawning, I am pretty much invulnerable, which is why, you know, things are not going so badly. Oh my god, my sanity and my oxygen. Tell you what, being burned is really not very good for one's oxygen. I need to find, I don't know, water or something, I guess. Yes. Oh, look at him. Oh, this is also, it's got, I'm still invulnerable, I think. What's that guy? This has got the body parts and blood splashing everywhere, and I am not entirely sure I like it, my friends. It's just, I don't know, it's a little bit too graphic, don't you think? Anyway, let's try and dig our way in as soon as possible. Oh, nether stuff. Of course my pick can't mine anything interesting. Let's close off. Well, it would be really nice to have gravel. Let's just dig around this, around the nether quartz. This is the thing, because it's a cave dimension, you can find a lot of nether ores at the lower levels. But I think, let's put the sapling down ASAP, because otherwise my oxygen, if you look in the left corner, my oxygen is quite low. My sanity is improved. I think when you kill mobs, it helps with sanity, like, you know, the sweet taste of victory, and it's great for stress release. As long as you don't die, as long as you win, fighting is great for stress relief. Yeah. I am now just gonna dig out a bigger space so I can start planting some food, and, you know, generally I'm going to need to have like a really big space so the tree can grow. And actually I don't really want the saplings to grow right now, because one thing that happens is that if you have a torch too close to the sapling, it grows into a tree. I mean, nothing happens to the sapling, but when it grows into a tree, it catches fire, which is quite scary, believe me. So I'll just keep digging here, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, guys, so I dug out a bit of a hole, and yeah, it is, and I made myself a chest, which, seriously, oh look, I get a reward. I actually get 2 rewards for getting into cave dimension. Hey! You know, I never liked the fireworks, but I guess I prefer them. So this is a bug swatter, and apparently it's particularly good, but it's only good against silverfish, because of course we have silverfish in here. I mean, how else would you expect us to have the fun? Yeah, so I found some coal, but I need to level up my pick before I can mine the coal, because, you know, it's a flint pick, it's complete rubbish, utter and total rubbish. Oh, I'm supposed to make myself, oh my god, I can make armor out of cobblestone. Well, that's gonna be really useful, I am sure. I wonder whether it slows you down or something, but I guess leather is not really possible here. So let's just, if there's one thing we have a lot of, although not on us, it's cobble. So let's just make this armor. I guess even cobble protection is better than no protection. So, but this is an interesting idea. I've not come across cobblestone armor before. It must be quite uncomfortable and heavy. And And yeah, let's put that on so I actually have space in my inventory for the reward. The reward is going to be food because, well, the food situation is not a very good at the moment. This is, oh my god, I've just remembered from playing this pack again. Food. Let's get the food. Food decay. You know, the food doesn't last forever. The food rots. So I think we should, in fact, let's get the quest book. But I shouldn't have really eaten that because I should have eaten something that had more food decay on it. God, I really don't know how to play this game, do I? But look at it. There's fertilizer. Oh, rock lobster. Oh, that sounds delicious. It's a soup made out of cobble. It hurts your stomach a little bit. I can see how that would not be the healthiest thing to eat. But you know, when you're starving, it's really... When you're starving, you're starving. And they give you... And there's also bacon rock soup, which I get from this. Let's just quickly make the rock soup, shall we? I'm gonna need to make some bowls. I wonder how this recipe works. That's, oh, you only get one? Only get one? And is that gonna be enough for the quest? Yes. Ah, give me some rock soup. How generous of you. Okay, what else is there to do? Yeah, I don't fertilizer. This is nice. So if I hand in a bit of dirt, it will give me fertilized dirt, fertile soil, which doesn't need water, which is very nice. There's plenty of water outside, but there's also loads of very nasty things outside. And the fertile soil, I think, doesn't need water. And not sure whether to go for fertilizer or bone meal. There is some dirt here, so let's grab it. Might as well, you know. I mean, dirt is not a big problem in the game dimensions, but God, when will I remember and not have things fall on my head all over the place? When will that happen? Alright, I don't know whether to pick fertilizer or bone meal. What do you guys reckon? I really want both. Let's go for the fertilizer. Yay! We are so happy. Oh, and that opens up a whole other lot of things. So if I if I have a sapling, I will get apple tree and seeds. Which seeds do I want to go? I think we want to go for the wheat vanilla seeds. I think that looks like the best option. So yeah, food is being made. It's fantastic. Right, where am I gonna plant all these things? I think it's I have the fertile soil, and first my pick has leveled up in a not very interesting way, I have to say. Let's try and fill in all the holes, and let's put down the fertile soil and start growing some food, because even though food's been provided so far, the pack will not be that generous. And yeah, what is that? What is that blue thing? Tell you what, there are mobs above me, and that is not very good for sanity either, although my sanity seems okay, so let's not worry about it too much. But trust me, going insane is very, very unpleasant. Okay, this is gross. Salt. Oh, zombie. I wonder whether the just drying rack method doesn't work, whether you have to make it with salt. The zombie. I'm not seeing any salt here, so I guess I will just have to keep mining until I find it. that is interesting. This is one of those things. It can be, well, that is nice. It's kind of like lucky chests. Is that what they're called? You never know what you're gonna get out of them. It could be anything. Diamond is pretty good, I have to say. So I am quite pleased with that. All right, well, let me. Okay, I have no salt. What else can I do? Let's see. There's all sorts of like the initial things are all to do with food. Yes, I am hungry. Which bush shall I go? Cobble. I can give up 64 cobblestone. That will not be a problem. The problem is choosing the best Pam's harvest craft thing to do. And I think I'm gonna go for the tropical garden because it's possible that, the quarter hearts seem useless, but I think you can put them together and eat them, and it gives you a lot of food. I think the tropical garden, I might get watermelon from that. And who doesn't like watermelon? Watermelon is the best. I think it's kind of, I always find it's important to get all the vanilla stuff because then it's needed for other recipes in other places. Alright, so let me just do a bit more digging and get some more soil. Hey guys, so I dug a bit of a bigger hole, and now let's check out some more quests. Limes. Alright, limestone gives you limes. Obviously, it's quite clear, isn't it? Let's see whether we can find any more limestone. There's some here. Excellent. We might as well. I mean, I don't think it's just a quest. I think it's actually something that we'll be able to. Let's not go outside. Oops! Oh my God! What the heck? That scared me totally. That was so bloody scary. I think, I don't know, either it was a zombie. Oh, the poor flower. It was a zombie with dynamite, or it was a creeper. God knows what it was, but let's build up a thick wall between us. Yeah, well, it could have been much worse, I guess. I think it was the fact that we opened an opening to the outside, but I still want to get that lime. Of course, my pick broke. I still want to get that limestone that was there, because we need to eat it. Food is getting to be a thing, and gravel is getting to be one of the most valuable blocks in here, because we need so much flint to repair the pickaxe, which, let's be frank about it, has totally bad, well, I'm trying to think of a word that isn't rude, but extremely bad durability. Yeah, where was that limestone? We need lime juice. No, unfortunately I can't get that with this extremely bad pick. There it is. A bit more limestone. No, let's close it up so nothing blows us up again. Mobs here clearly don't work the way normal mobs do, and I think it's the special mobs mod or something. And I think the creepers can feel you from way when you're still far away from them. Limestone, excellent. Get the reward, yay! Lime. It probably hardly takes care of any hunger whatsoever. What can we do with it? We can make foods with them, which probably aren't very fulfilling either. I wonder, but look at this. I can craft lime from limestone. Perfect. And if I could make some seeds, that would be quite good. Nothing's happening with that one. I was hoping it would spread, but it doesn't seem to be spreading. It doesn't seem to be spreading at all. Let's make another little farm thing. It's not. I actually needed a fertile soil, don't I? What does the fertilizer do? That's how it works, but we need bad shit, and well, I don't think we're gonna get any bad shit. Well, unless we make a dark space so that we can raise bats, but you know the problems with dark spaces is they get blown up by nasty creepers. Alright, so I handed in the quest, and oh my god, look what I got in the quest book. Pocket animals. Pocket squid and pocket bat. This is really useful because I think, well, it basically means, I think there's a quest for pocket bats, and I think it basically means I don't have to go around in dark spaces trying to find the bats. So, you know, absolutely fantastic. That was a quest for producing planks, just planks of wood. I just did it off camera because, you know, you don't want to see me making planks, do you? I don't think you can possibly want to see that. So excellent. And what else? Oh, patterns. We're starting to get into tinkers. And that's probably the eating of, I need to find salt to make that. Right. Patterns. Do I want to make patterns now? It's probably not going to be very, I mean, it's just wood, isn't it? And what will I get? Oh, but the bacon wrapped dates look excellent. And some gold ore. Oh, possibly. I think on that one I will go for the gold ore. Let's make some sticks. But now the big question, it's always a big question, will I get 1 pattern or 4 out of this? The answer is I don't get anything. Honestly, what the heck is wrong? Because sometimes some mods are very... That's what I did. I bet you it needs to be in a specific corner of the table. I don't understand how that happened, but I think it occasionally did in some packs. No? Maybe swap them around. Yes, finally. And of course I only get 1 pattern because, you know, generosity is not what this pack is about. But there we are, we made the patterns. Let's see now, 100%, and I am going to go for the gold. Yay! And I've run out of storage space. Of course I have. It always happens, doesn't it? What can I consolidate? I guess it is time to make another chest. You know, that wood is going to get used up very quickly. And of course, there we go, a green double chest. I mean, I've got the saplings to grow the trees, but I need to do quite a lot of excavation to start a tree growing area. It is not trivial growing trees underground, and believe me, I do not want to go above ground. Maybe that's what I should do though. Maybe I should just build up. Because I don't think this is like atonement. I don't think the baddies can pillar up. Well, maybe not. Okay, so it wants us to do the Tinker's belts. That sounds very good, but I think that's a goal for another episode, because I think we're getting to the 30 minutes now, so I am just gonna put stuff away. And guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.